Is there a bass line that you've recorded on that you feel like not enough people know that I was in there? And it doesn't have to be complicated.
Is there a bass line?
Not I was in there literally, but that was a really good, but it was maybe people just didn't pick up that release or didn't do numbers, but it also meant a lot to you.
I mean, it feels very similar to maybe one of my favorite bass lines. Is that one of my favorite moments that I'm like, wow? Mm-hmm. Actually, the first thing that comes to mind is one of my. To be honest, I mean, there's one that came immediately to mind that I like. To this day, it's like I may run into somebody's car in traffic just because I just love the energy of the song.
Oh wow!
It was my work with Nerd and Pharrell.
When did you do that?
There we go.
Shit.
Maybe bring. I forget.
Is there a video or is it?
I don't think there's a video, but I'm sure you can find it. It's hold on.
Any idea was like the foundational for me.
Hell yeah! Are you kidding me? It's I wish
I didn't want to.
Oh, it wouldn't be under mine.
Oh, okay.
It would be under Nerd, and I think it's let's see here. It was one of the latter albums. I think it came out. Let me see here. Oh yeah, this one. No one ever really. Wait, is that? I'm not. No, it is that.
2017.
2017, and it's called.
I've got a screen over here with
Deep Down Body Thirst.
Okay. Story first or play?
This is one of those moments where, in all honesty, this was one of the. It could go a couple of different ways. This, to me, it felt simple enough. In certain respects, but it's almost like I wouldn't know what would catch Pharrell's ear.
Were you in the room with all of them?
I was in the room with two of them, yeah. And I was introduced to Pharrell by way of Scott Werner, I think, yeah. Quite a time before.
The Broke Mogul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like we met each other in an interview one time, and it was like I think Scott did this on purpose.
Other Tone.
Other Tone. Yeah, you know this.
Yeah, Apple Music back in the day.
That was the first time I physically met Pharrell. And it was funny because that's actually a funny ass interview too. Because who else did you see this interview?
I know the show, and they did it together, right? So
Chelsea what's her last name? Chelsea Peretti. And Chelsea, me, and I think I was there with Puff Daddy and Pharrell. That was the interview.
Really?
Me, Puffy, Chelsea, Pharrell, and Scott.
What the hell?
It may not be easy to find.
Yeah.
It is the funniest interview ever. It is for me.
I wish it was still online.
Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to find that one so easy. And for many reasons, I'm guessing. But nonetheless, the first time meeting Pharrell, it was like we were sitting next to each other, and I think that he really loved them changes. But it was like, I'm sure Pharrell had to know. Pharrell had to know that was me that wrote that. Maybe he didn't.
Come on.
But on that moment where I was like, oh snap, I was like, man, love your work, of course, and all this. But then when we started working, because he worked on the Drunk album with me too a bit, and he was like, hey man, I need you to come through and check, play some bass on some stuff. And so like the line that we're talking about, like literally as a bassist, where it's kind of like, it can be multifaceted in certain directions for me, where it's like, what are you hearing that you would think is just me playing bass versus me writing versus me, you know what I mean? Like I'm always curious to what that is for somebody.
Yeah.
So, again, a lot of the time people have an idea in their mind, and I'm so here for it, I'm like always here for it. And Pharrell was like, he's just pulling stuff up and playing different things. And I think I was just kind of just messing around, noodling on, as he's pulling stuff up. And he was like, there was this song, Deep Down Body Thirst. And it's a simple song, but it was like what he heard. I guess what he heard, he was like, that's it. It doesn't matter. And it's like, it's simple. But it's one of those moments for me where I'm like, nobody ever actually wants me to articulate that little small things like that. Sometimes they do, but it's not always like the first instinct for somebody to allow something of this nature of a bass line to just be such a driving factor in the song. So when this happened, it was just like he was like, that's it. And I'm like, I didn't know if he was gonna, like when somebody edits and goes, we're gonna cut all of that shit out later.
That was great. And then
and it
come back.
Yeah, he's like, wow, great job, bro. Okay, call that other bass player. He's playing too much. And this bass line for me was like, hell yeah. So when I hear it, I'm like, oh, he left that in there. Shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Chad. I know that you guys are in a weird place and shit and all that, but you guys are legends and we love you.
A little weird.
You know, and you know, business and music is complicated, but we love you no matter what, bro. Both of you. All the stuff that you said. See, but he just left it in there. Yeah, I heard what you said. It's me. All bets are wrong. You're a choke artist, man. Man, you would have stopped running against my race. You're lost. We're all at the matinee, the American mall, where corporations won't pay for effects they cause. Oh, you won't get away, even in your best car.
Tovia in the chat loves this song.
I love this.
It's so original too.
I think he was also trying to see how long I could keep it up.
What year did them changes come out? Like if this is 2017, how long was he on to you?
Oh man.
14?
How you said how long ago did it come out?
Oh no, sorry. What year was it?
I mean, we could look at it. It first came out on an EP called "The Beyond Where the Giants Roam," and it just kind of fit the tone of the EP. And again, there was nothing beknownst to us that it would become.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of like, we got to do this one because it was like it felt like a solid piece of music, piece of work. And I think The Beyond came out 12, 13. Like look up. I think maybe 2012 or 13.
What are we looking at? Beyond?
The Beyond. Thundercat. The Beyond. Yeah, that came out 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think he had known about it maybe since the first.
Okay, so this is a couple years later, so you would have recorded it maybe 16, maybe.
Yeah. And then the second time it shows up is on Drunk. Yeah. And Drunk was the album that came out after this. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was on it pretty early then, I think.
The part where I'm on a song with Gucci Man to me, I'm just like this.
Is this you as well? Are you on the whole record?
A few songs.
Pull up in them business. I might pull up on a skateboard with me and P-hoes gon' still pay me attention. Scoochie.
That thing that's arpeggiating in the back.
Oh wow.